Okay, so I'm going to like, I think two of them submitted your assignments, right? So Ali, you submitted, and Lucia, you submitted. Both of you submitted.
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm going to like give feedback on those. Give me a second. Mm. Okay, so this is one. This is the one like submitted by Lucia.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, Lucia, tell me like how long it took for you to create this document.
Actually, it took me 2 days. I did the first day, did the wireframe, and then second day, I did the guide.
Okay. So can you explain me like what you're trying to say from this?
This is the first paragraph. It's like the purpose to have this customer's guide, and then I just said some of the things in scope and some of the things not in scope, like the account, what kind of account will be available for deposit, and then what kind of account is out of the scope, like the TFSA and the HSLOC, the accounts now are like available to deposit. And then I just did like a step by step. There's like a 6 steps to firstly it's like the login and register the mobile app, because if you don't register, then the function won't be available. And then after you register, then you will be able to choose that the choose the account, like a saving account or checking account. And then the step 3 is putting the deposit information, like the amount, something like that. And
Okay.
then step 4 is to capture the image, like the front and the back. And then in the back of the check, you have to write down the 3 things on the check, like the signature, and then second is for deposit only, and then third one is your account number. And then
Okay.
step 5 is like a finishing depositing, and you get the confirmation. And the step 6 is that you can go to the history area to review the things that you deposit.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me review it here. Skip the line at the branch or ATM. Securely deposit a check online from anywhere with AAA bank app on your mobile. Note that you can only deposit checks from Canadian. So in scope is you're telling it's only from
For this, Canadian
Canadian
financial.
Financial Bank. Okay, good. That's you're saying in scope here. So checks will require a Canadian dollar amount, and US checks will have a US dollar amount. Okay. So savings account or home equity line of credit or not. So here you're defining out of scope too.
Yes.
Okay. So you're defining in scope here, and also you're defining out of scope. That's good. And Lucia, I'm like amazed how you were able to like this is an actual bank in Canada, or how is it? Where did you
Oh,
get these images?
yes, I just like go through, because we have 5 major bank in Canada, and
Mm-hmm.
then I go through their like a bank one by one to get a reference for their like a mobile deposit, and then
Mm.
I find out this one is it's the best, it's the more detail about everything, so I
Mm.
just use that as a reference.
Reference, right? Good, good. So you're able to think like that. Okay, good. Here is a quick breakdown on how to deposit a check online using a mobile device on the AA bank app. So first thing is step 1, go to the deposit page. Okay. And then what you're going to do from the home screen, select a deposit check button at the top of the screen. Okay. And if you're already registered or if you have an account, you're going to skip this and go to step 3. So what is step 3? Step 3 is I'm going to like enter the deposit. So first you're entering the deposit, right? First you're not scanning.
Yes.
First, you are entering the amount, select deposit. Remember, you're only supposed to like deposit checks from Canadian financial institutions. You're going to enter the dollar amount. Something, if you have any personal message, you can add some personal message. For example, if it's a gift, you're going to say it as gift. And then next one is like you're going to capture the images, select friend button, and then this is time tap best for results and said okay. So camera position the front of your check inside the white border. So this is the white border. So you're going to like make sure your check is inside the white border, and you're going to hold your device still. The app will automatically take a photo for you. If the check is clear, if auto capture fails, select the white shutter button. This is good what you're adding, right? If something is not doing it automatically, manually, how are you supposed to like capture it? That's good. Then write the following three things in pen on the back of the check. First of all, they need your signature and the words for deposit, only your account number. So these are the validations you're telling, right? So if suppose they don't have these three, then what is the error scenario? Suppose you don't see that candidate's, that member signature. Okay, they have a check and they don't have all these three at the back of the check. So from a BA perspective, you have to say that this is like invalid check, right? For us, it's invalid. So you have to throw an error saying signature is missing or something like wordings is missing, something like that. For now, you have captured all the validations. Then you're going to position the back of the check inside the white border as you did it in front photo. If it fails, the white shutter button will take a manual one. So review and finish. Suppose if I don't have an account, I have to register. So register is like select register, and then you're going to like accept all the norms. Then you're going to see successful registration. So once you see successful registration, again you'll be able to see the uh, deposit check. So you're going to follow step 3. That's good. Next one is like finish and review. So once you, let's say the check has all the important things, so we're going to review and we're going to finish it. Once you finish, the member is going to get a confirmation. Also, you can also like maybe deposit another check too. And then what is the deposit view history? You should be able to see. So scope is like last 30 days. Other than that, so other things you'll not be able to see, right? So last 30 days, and your deposits are arranged by date. Congratulations, you've completed this tutorial. Good, good. So Lucia, good. So what do you think? What's the lesson you have learned from like creating this document, Lucia?
From creating this like the processing, I just know exactly how the process is gonna be. And the
Mm,
first you need to do the what, and then you need to do then you will have a very clear mapping your like a mindset in your head that how the process is going to be.
correct. Good. So you've learned something, right, Lucia?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what we want. So the next one is, let me take your wireframes. Okay, wireframes. Was it very difficult?
Yes, because that's my first time to use the Balsamic.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to learn how to use it in the first, and then just like according to our assignment, I have
Mm-hmm.
to just input like our info, like our assignments information. So I'm
Mm.
trying. I'm not good at it, but I'm just tried my best.
I mean, yeah. So we don't want. I mean, we don't. We want. I mean, I want you to have that experience, right? That's all. So it's not that you're going to be perfect the very first time. But let me open. Oh, where does the document come?
Yeah, you just need to click that the plus, that the plus sign, then it will be large.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. So I downloaded it, but I was unable to see it. Ah, let me share now. Okay, so here you are able to. So you're saying first one is login, right? So username and password. So login. After you log in, you're going to register mobile check deposit. So my account's register, and then you're going to like accept all the terms and conditions. Then you're going to enter deposit information. So take photo, deposit, you're going to add the amount. So this is what it will show. Then you're going to like front and back position. So this is how like exactly you're going to say that white shutter and everything. So that screen, then the back. So the back after you take the picture, what it will happen. The next one is finish and thank you. Okay, good. So you're getting some experience in like balsamic, right?
Yes.
Okay. So are you comfortable with balsamic or what do you feel about balsamic too?
I think I need a more practice.
More practice, okay. But was it easy? It was drag and drop or like how was it?
Um, because they already provided the form, like the
Mm.
sign. So what you need is like according to your user's guidance, you just need
Mm.
to put the information
Information.
one by
So
one.
so it was much easier, right? Than doing it from scratch. They're already giving you a basic layout. So you're just
Yes.
like editing it. Okay, good. Okay, good, Lucia. Good job. And then next one, let's go to Ali's work. So oh, sorry, I'm talking on mute. So Ali, is this a real bank in Canada or this is something you made up?
No, this is real time.
Real bank. Okay, good. And so what are you telling them?
Actually, when I was creating user guide, I wanted to add this point, before we start this process, like what are the basic things that we need to keep in mind
Mm,
before we do this deposit. So that's why I added this one. These are not actual uh, deposit process of withdrawal policy for this bank.
mm.
I have created that.
Okay. So you think these are very important, right? For the user to understand before even they know about the process. There are some guidelines we have.
Yeah, because they should be able to know how long it's gonna take. If someone wants to deposit on weekends or holidays, what will
Mm,
happen,
mm,
or if someone tries to withdraw money before
mm,
validation gets processed. So
mm.
yeah, I added that, and then
Okay.
I added like in most of the application, I've seen that there are most frequently asked questions.
Mm,
So I,
mm.
I
Sure.
I added that as well,
Mm.
and then I started the step-by-step guide.
Step by step kind. Okay, good. So okay, let's go through this then. So first thing is you're telling them about the policy. Okay. Policy about this bank, what is their deposit process and withdrawal policy. First thing is like on the timeline perspective. So deposits are generally posted to your account on the same business day. However, the check validation process can take about 1 to 3 business days before the deposit is fully cleared. That's good thing. You're telling them that um, you'll be able to generally be posted, but for the complete validation, it will be taking 1 to 3 business days. That's good. Next one
So
is
most
for
of the people who are using this bank, they are. I mean, I was just doing the numbers, and like most of the people I knew who are using this bank, they live
mm,
paycheck to paycheck.
mm,
So basically, if you don't have enough money in your account, you rely on the check, right? And as soon as you deposit, you try to withdraw the money.
correct.
That's why it was important to mention this point.
Correct. So they should not think that, oh, it's already posted, I can like withdraw it now. Correct. So for the weekends, so deposits made after business hours on weekends and holidays will not appear in your account until the next business day. Please plan accordingly when making deposits during these times. Then you're going to tell about early withdrawals and fines. Any withdrawal made immediately after depositing a check before the validation process is subject to this is what we want, like this is based upon your experience. You're telling them that there'll be a fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I'm saying, right, non-IT people who are not even have experience, they only think from actually from a user perspective, out of box. They think like that because they know the real struggle. Because if it's IT guy, what they will think is like from an application perspective, so I'm able to process it, then they'll be able to get it right. So what's the problem? See, why you're
I'm
writing,
not
why
able
you're
to hear
thinking
you.
like from
Sorry.
end user, you're thinking from an end user perspective, right? That's good. You're thinking out of box there. So there is like subject to potential fine. If the check is rejected during validation, any funds withdrawn be reversed and fine may be applied. Very important. Compliance issues will come. So it's important we tell them right away.
Hello, hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry, Pradeep, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we could hear you.
Oh, okay. Maybe Ali is not able to hear. Ali, can you hear me? No. Okay. Next is like to avoid penalties, please ensure that the deposit has completed the full validation process. If you have any questions regarding the timeline validation process or withdrawal penalties, please contact our digital banking team, or you should put actually the number to contact. Instead of saying please contact, you have to actually like tell the number how to contact. That's one thing. Next is like how much I can deposit. The maximum I can deposit is like 500K. For larger deposits, please talk to your branch manager. Why is my check image rejected when I try to make a deposit? Maybe due to these are out of scope issues that you're talking about. So the check is flat. Make sure it's flat and wrinkle free. The photo needs to be taken like above 6 inches, 15 centimeters above the check. Needs to be placed on a black or a dark surface with no patterns. Then there needs to be enough like light in the room. You should avoid shadows and reflections. Clear away nearby papers and surface designs. If there any error pops up, please exit the please exit the deposit a check feature, then re-entry and retry. If you're still experiencing issue, shut off the auto capture. Then hold the camera above the check and be still as possible. Very specifically, Ali is giving instructions. This is how you're going to like take an picture.
Some of the points I took as a reference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. Good. You're telling people, right? Because sometimes OCR can be really frustrating. So it's good that you're able to document all this. Next is like when I try to deposit a check with my mobile phone, I get an error message that the check deposit feature is under maintenance. So what do you do then? If this message appears every time you attempt to check a deposit with your phone, please upgrade to the newest version. Okay, that's good. So you're just saying for iOS users, what's the instruction to download or update. For Android, you're going to like again you're getting instructions on how you need to install and update that particular app. That's good. Let's go step by step. So you're going to first search for the app, then install the app. Once the app is open, you're going to use your bank credentials. And then once you log in, you're going to like go to this Move Money tab. And then from the Move Money tab, you're going to click on Deposit a Check tab. From there, you're going to like choose an account. So from there, you're going to like scan the front of the check option. And then, so this is how you're going to capture the front of the check. And then you're going to like repeat the process at the back of the check. So now you're able to, once it's done, then you're going to manually write the amount, exact amount on the check. You're going to like click on deposit. After deposit, it is going to take 1 to 3 business days for validation. The validation may depend on the bank. If it's within the same bank, typically 24 hours. Otherwise, it can take up to 74 hours. So please refrain from withdrawing until the validation is completed. You could be subjected to a penalty. For any support, please like contact this particular our support team. Okay, good. But you have also, what amazed me is like you sent a video, right? Right, Ali?
Actually, at the bottom, you see there was a video tab. So, no, some of the users they don't really understand with the user guide documents.
Mm.
Video is probably helpful for them. So I made that video actually.
Really? When I saw it, I was like, oh my God.
I actually made that video in CapCut app.
Okay, cool. Like, how did you create that video? You have to tell me the process. How did you do that?
Sorry.
How did you create that video? What's the app you used?
Um, CapCut.
CapCut. Okay, CapCut. So, and then what you give, just give instructions, and then it's going to automatically like give you an AI voice or something, or like how do you?
In CapCut application, there is a text to speech option. So you
Mm,
basically, just type text and
mm,
it generates the speech for the text.
okay. And what about the screens? Like, from where did you take it?
So I actually use a mobile X Recorder app that is
Mm.
basically records your mobile application. So I turned on the app and then I was, doing this process step by step on in my mobile.
Oh, you did in your mobile and you recorded that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, that's see, that's huge, right? That's good, good. So you just took your mobile app and then you started recording using your own phone,
Yeah,
and
because
then from
he is the one who also takes care of all these user guide videos. When UI UX designer they make something like this, BA is the one who guides them. That I want this, I want that. So I was just
mm,
trying to do that.
okay, good, good. Yeah, that's one thing. That's good. Guys, what do you think about Ali's work? I'm amazed. Nobody has given me a video thing till now. What about,
Yes, ma'am. It's really so good actually.
right? And Sanjana, it looks so
Yes, ma'am.
real, right?
Even I want to learn. Even I want to learn from him.
How to do this. So maybe one day he's going to show us a demo in
Sure.
CapCut.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good. Okay. What about others? When are you
Yes,
guys
ma'am.
going to
For
submit
sure.
the documentation? Sanjana, where is your assignment? Are you working or no?
Uh,
Are you working on your assignment?
ma'am.
When are you going to submit it?
Hello.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Actually, I'm learning with that. Learning that terms of the Virinci company. So busy in that work.
Okay, so actually we have a good
So
news.
that.
Okay, Rofina got the job and she joined actually today.
Okay.
Maybe just few
Oh,
classes.
Yeah,
congratulations.
she's able to clear it. I don't know. Like I took her, like we two interview was like two private sessions with her so that she is able to crack, but she cracked, she really cracked it, and she joined actually today, so it's good she's able to do that. So that's a good thing, right? That's what we want people to get
Uh,
jobs.
ma'am, which company?
Yeah, she's from Qatar, so from Qatar Bank or something, she got it as a BA. So that's good. So are you joining Sanjana, the company you got? Did the HR respond?
Ma'am, actually, they haven't provided any offer letter still now,
So you're
so
just
waiting.
waiting? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay, good. But the HR told you, right? You got hired?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So that's what we want. We want more people to get hired. That's the goal of the all these trainings, right? So it's
Yes, yes, ma'am.
good.
Meanwhile, I want to really know how did this
This one,
he did all this thing. Yeah,
Ali is going to show you a demo. Ali, tomorrow you're going to show us a demo on CapCut, how you did this.
I mean, I can show you right now. Just
Now, okay, I'll give you permission. So because it's a good thing, right? So yeah, I'll give you permission. You can show me how you did in CapCut.
can you see my screen?
Yes.
So this is the app. Here in this panel, you can actually import the videos. So I used multiple videos. First, I took the image. It's the markup image you see in the video. Right. So this is the markup image. What you see here, uh, it's right here. This is the markup. Then I use the video which I recorded. This is the recorded video which I use. And I added this video into the markup. And then you see all these key these are the animations, like, if you want to move like this, these all are the animations that I applied to this. And then this is the background, plain background. So on top of this there is a effect that I added, which is blur effect. So you can actually see, if I just, you can see the background clearly. There is no effect anywhere. So I just added that effect. And then the video which I recorded, there was some of the information which I didn't need it. So I deleted that information. That's why you see here it's big. It's actually broken into a few pieces. The unnecessary information I just deleted. And then once the whole video is complete, then I start adding text right here. So you just keep that information. Once that is done, go to text to speech option, and there you can simply generate the speech. So here there are different characters, voices. Like, I don't know if you can hear. Are you able to hear? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You're not doing it right. No, 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 no. You're not doing it right. Function. Don't touch it. I don't think you'll be able to hear the voices, but there are different voices. All of these are computer generated voices. So I use one of the voice, and I generated the video. So here you see this arrow. These basically stickers that you can get from here, like this I used, and then you can tweak the timeline for their duration. How long that you want those arrows on your screen, and that's it. That is what I did.
Okay, so I think Sanjana, you first of all you need to know CapCut. Okay, so CapCut is editing software, so you need to know that, and then
Nowadays,
inside,
all these social media influencers are using this app. My wife
correct.
is using this app, so she has the subscription for this app.
Mm, correct.
So I took that credentials, and installed in
Great.
my application in my laptop, because
Hmm.
it is actually for mobile, but I use it for laptop, so it worked fine.
Okay. So, Sanjana, the process is like, first of all, you need to have CapCut. And then in CapCut, right, once you log into CapCut, then you are going to, like, first of all, you're going to have some kind of images. And then you're going to have a recorded video from your phone, right? What he did is like he recorded from his phone, like all this navigation and everything. So he had that one, a separate piece, then
Mhm.
all these images as separate. So in CapCut, he's just importing all these images and videos. Then finally, once we have all that, he's going to edit it. So in the editing process, the first thing he did, the effect whatever he's giving is the blur effect. So if you see, right, the back of that image, that phone, everything is blurred, right? So that's the blurring
Yes, yes,
effect. So
yes,
that
ma'am.
why
Yeah.
we are giving that effect is because you can see the mobile image like thoroughly without any distraction. So then during the
Yes,
editing
yes,
process, if
yes,
there is
ma'am.
any sensitive information, he's going to cut those all the sensitive information, because that is his own mobile, no, so doesn't want people to see all very sensitive data. So he's blurring all that and removing all the sensitive information. Then once he has like a good idea about what this video is about, he's going to add all the text and everything. And then finally he's going to like incorporate that AI voice, so text to message or maybe text to voice, that kind of option. And then there is in CapCut we have some certain characters, AI characters. So he's going to choose one of the voices so that it's going to automatically give a voice instead of a
You
human
can
voice, right?
actually add a subtitle,
Mm,
let's say,
Yeah,
if
yes,
to voiceover, and most of the time people are not able to understand the accent,
mm,
so they use subtitles. So you simply use your like file,
mm.
what you have added, like a voiceover you have added to your application, and you can convert that into uh, like you can use language here. If you want to convert that into any different language, you can do that.
Correct. So you can do that. Okay, Sanjana, you got it.
yes, yes, ma'am.
I don't know
I
CapCut
think
has
in
any trial
future
version.
BAs are going to.
Use all this AI product
Uh-huh.
and editing and all that. Yeah, it's good. You never know what the which company you're going to go, right? So what if you're going for Disney? You're going to hire for Disney and their IT company. So in the IT
No, I mean,
department,
no, but Pradipа, even if VA don't do this, but they have to have the idea. Okay, I'm making a user guide. I want to make a video, and I want this, right?
correct, correct.
You can get it done from your UX UI design team, but you can guide them. Like, I want this, I want that.
So it's a good thing that you are able to do this, Ali. So Lucia and Ali, kudos to them. What about others? That's when I going you guys going to get submit the document. It's okay, take your time, plus please submit it. I'm just telling for your good. Please take advantage of the training program. Otherwise, you're just going to watch it and you're not going to do it practically, or you'll miss. Now, Lucia, you have a difference, right? Before you do the document, after you did the document, you learn something.
Um, Sorry, could you please
Like
repeat?
before you did the document and now, did you learn anything during the
Yes,
process of?
actually, I
Mm,
think it's like a big help for me because what I actually want from the courses, like I probably know the concept of BA whatever, but I just didn't really do like the work related. So
mm.
in this kind of assignment, actually, I just like on the ground to do some of the work actually like belonging to the BA. That's really a big help for me.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
That's what we want. We want to mimic the same like um thing that you're going to add in the resume, right? If you say, if you added these projects, what have you done in your projects? You're going to give them real documents that you're already working on or you already worked on. So what to make it even more realistic, what we're going to do is like we are going to have stand-up calls like going forward. So stand-up calls is something like, so I'm going to tell you what that mega platform will look, what kind of user stories we're going to create for this project. So I'll assign the user stories, you guys, and then you're going to tell me like a stand-up call, like everyday status call. Okay. So for example, you're all BAs, right? So let's take our Scrum team. We have about 6 people. So in everybody has to, once I assign the user stories, you have to tell me every day. Like for the very first 5 minutes, give me a second. Oh, you're going to like give me sorry about that, there was noise. Yeah, so we are going to like mimic these daily stand up call. So what we will do is like I will give you like maybe each of you like two user stories. So what you will do is like you will be like telling me like some status. Okay, yeah, I know we are faking things, but still like you're going to tell me like, okay, I'm the scrum master, I have scheduled the call. mm, the very first 5 minutes I'm going to ask like, Ali, can you give me a status of your user stories, and about what about Sanjana, what about Abby, I'm going like what about Santoshi. I'm going to ask everybody. You guys are going to give me status of those user stories, right? For this project, you're going to give me, and then I'm going to ask you like, okay, what about elucidation sessions? Give me, can you conduct an elucidation session? So I'll give each of you one elucidation technique. So one will take brainstorming, one will take focus group, one will take maybe workshop surveys, and then you have to do your research and you have to come with a question with a questionnaire, and then for 30 minutes you have to conduct that training session. So you're going to like practice with us, with all the 6 of us, right? So let's say that Abby got brainstorming. She's going to do research on brainstorming. She's going to have a few questions. She's going to come here and ask us those questions, and we will like mimic. We are the stakeholders, we are giving her answers, and depending upon that, like she has to create her own BRD. So what I'm trying to do is like we're going to mimic as if like this is a real project and we are the real Scrum team. And then what we will do every day, what in IT team, right? Whatever we are going to do, we are going to have daily stand-up meetings. We are going to like conduct all these requirement gathering sessions. We're going to document, right? So we'll make it, instead of me teaching over all this PPT and it's like one way, we're going to make it as like a group thing. So that will really help you from the interviewer perspective. In the interview, right, it will help you when you say I did it. So your brain will automatically will be searching for those terminologies because we are doing it in real, right? So it will not know whether you did for an IT company, whether you did for a training for a project. So basically your brain will be used to all these kind of like daily stand-up calls, gathering requirements, discussing with stakeholders, documenting things. So in 1 month you'll get used to those situations. So in the interview, you're not going to panic. You'll be like, oh, I actually have done this, right? So you're not going to get panicked. So that's what we are going to mimic. So for that, the coding platform that we are going to use is Pega. So this is like I've told you, this is advanced Java platform, and we have a 1 month trial. So using your Gmail, you can get like 1 month trial. So if you once you log in, I have logged into my account. In my trials, you'll be able to see Pega platform, and it's already in ready. So I've clicked upon like offline to ready. It's a cloud platform, okay? So you need not download or anything. Just like log in and make sure that you have access to this trial version. So once it is ready, you'll be able to see this is the coding platform screen. Okay, this is what you'll be using in your IT projects. If you are